Hi friends, welcome to TRENDRIDER channel supported by Uringa.co.in. Today we are going to do the technical analysis for National Aluminium Company Limited and National is the ticker name, and you are watching the monthly technical chart of the stock, and this is the historical price chart, and these are all the technical indicators that are deployed in the stock, and these are all the graphs generated by these technical indicators. Regarding data for technical analysis, we have data since 2007 onwards up to 2017 November 19th. Okay, so if you look at the historical price path pattern of National Aluminium Company Limited stock, we can clearly see that the stock had reached its peak price somewhere in 2008 itself, and that time it was trading at 138, it seems 138 or 139 nearly, and today the stock is trading at 81 rupees 70 paise. So it's like nearly 50 rupees less than its peak price, but this stock had reached its peak price in 2008 itself. Okay, that time itself, and since then this is 2017 November 19, and for the last 9 years, this stock couldn't cross its previous peak price. So that is the unfortunate thing. And so what happened? The stock immediately after reaching its peak price, the stock immediately came under the influence of negative subtrend mode, and that particular phase lasted for a long time. And after that, though it came under the influence of, it entered the positive super trend, but the time span was very limited, and again it entered the negative super trend, and recently again the stock entered into the positive super trend mode. So since then the stock started picking up, but January 2017 onwards it had been moving sideways. You see this red line here, right? I'm keeping even the crosshairs for your understanding. See, that is the peak price it is reaching. Actually here it broke that mold, that sideways movement mode, and it went up, but in the next month it came down that much. How much it went? It came down that much, and again the price stood at 81 rupees 70 paise. So this is how, I mean, it is facing some sort of resistance or what, but the overall the stock trend of the stock is like, it's like, if you look at the historical price path pattern, the path pattern is very much focused on, is very much into this sideways movement everywhere. Sideways movement, either it makes a new high, and after that sideways movement it makes a new low, and again a sideways movement, like that. So this sideways movement had been constant in this path pattern, instead of moving up, and now moving up regularly, making new highs. Now, the stock had already crossed its 20 and 50-day moving averages, and it is right now under the influence of positive super trend mode, which is good. If you look at the relative strength of the stock, it is going down. You can clearly see the tip, which is pointing in the downward direction. Direction strength of the stock is okay. It is rising, but if you look at the positive and negative directional lines, they are converging. That is bad. The stochastics is okay. Okay, but no, it's between the midpoint and the top line. So not as per the benchmark level. Volumes are increasing step by step. You see, here one step, here one step, here one step, like that. So it looks like, yeah, volumes are increasing, but okay, we will come to this later. Why these volumes are someone in a big way they are accumulating this stock. Momentum is like, is on the positive line, is on the baseline, but again it is very little. This kind of momentum is not enough for the stock to give a huge rise in its price level. So we need more momentum. Balance of power is right now on the bullish phase, but it is looking towards, tilted towards the bearish, and elder ray is is supporting the same thing. Elder ray is supporting balance of power indicator, and saying that the stock is right now slightly bullish. Okay, so this is the position of the stock. This is the status of the stock right now. If you look at the guiding points, after taking all the guiding points into consideration, as per me, still I feel like, the stock cannot be considered for long-term movement, but long-term investment, but one can do short-term trading in this stock. So that is for me it looks like the short-term trading proves more beneficial than long-term investment when it comes to this stock. because the way it is behaving in the bourses, it looks like compared with long-term investment, which right now we are not seeing enough strength in the stock to move in the upward direction and make it eligible for the long term, make it eligible to consider for the long term investment. Such kind of thing is missing here. So what I feel is like the stock can be traded, is good for short term trading, but when it comes to long term investment, we need to wait and watch. So we will come back to the stock later after a few days, and then again we redo the analysis based on some new points. But until then, the stock cannot be considered for long-term investment, and we can, but it is good for short-term trading. Okay, guys, if you like this analysis, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.